Is the red truly behind us, and is this beginning of a massive V-shaped recovery all the way upwards of the $700 levels on the SPY? Well, in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about, my friends. Now, listen, if you figured out, if you're not blind, my lighting is a little bit different today because my lighting, right, the studio light that I use is like a big ring light thing that I use. It broke, all right? It's been terrible, all right? Moving to London has been like, it's like I'm cursed here, all right? This goes south, that goes south, my heating doesn't work, I have to wear freaking jackets inside. It's insane. It makes me, I'll tell you guys this, it makes me love Toronto, all right? It makes me love Toronto. I miss Toronto so damn much. I'm originally from Toronto. Last night, I'll tell you guys this, how bad the systems in London operate, all right? Last night, I went to a Michelin star restaurant, okay? My reservation was for 8:50. Now, this is nothing S&P 500 related. I'm sorry, I'm going on a ramble. I'm going on a tangent. Let me just finish my thought, all right? I got no one else to fucking say this shit to, so I'm going to just say it to you guys. My reservation's at 8:15, okay? I get there at 8:15. They make me wait for 45 minutes before they seat me. 45 minutes at a Michelin star restaurant, dude. What is happening here? Like, what is going on? I call my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi gets cut off for no reason. I call my Wi-Fi factory company, O2. I call them. I'm like, yo, what's going on with my Wi-Fi? They don't know an answer. So they're like, oh, we'll connect you to the next person. We'll connect you to the next person. After being 2 hours on a line, the lady's like, just give me a second. I'm going to put you on hold. She hangs up on me. She hung up on me. Anyways, my lights were broken. We're using just regular schmegular lights. Let's get to work. What's going on regarding the S&P 500? Well, the Fed is cutting. They're cutting. All right, they're cutting. They saw people start cutting, and they're like, hey, whoa. We don't need that anymore. We're gonna start cutting. All right. Well, the odds of them cutting is actually higher now than it was before. That's all we're really seeing. All right, that's all we're really seeing. So we got some dovish momentum coming out from the Fed, right? We got some doves, them saying, hey, you know what, man? Maybe it's not so bad to cut rates. Now, what we're really seeing over here is them understanding, right? Hey, listen, the last thing which we want, it's the Fed understanding, hey, the last thing which we want is another factor that is going to amplify all the factors that are pointing the economy towards a recession. Right? Because you need to understand that the stock market can actually single-handedly cause a recession. You heard that right. When people have less money, when their money's not going up in their investment accounts, they're going to spend less money because they have now less money. When people have less money, there's going to be less spending going on. So, I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going over here? Right? It leads to people being broke. People being broke is not good for the economy. Right? So many people think that the stock market is the representation of the US economy. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Because tell me this, right? Did the US economy, okay, did it take the US economy to recover from COVID within a month? This dip that we saw over here was a month-long dip, okay? Did it take them just a month to recover from COVID and all its effects? And oh, there we go, we're back to all-time highs again. No. They just turn on the money printers, up we go, okay? So that's what we saw over here, right? Now, what I'm telling you guys right now is that they understand, hey, listen, we can't crash these markets. What Jerome Powell's looking at, they're saying, hey, you know what? We don't have data, okay? The markets can't take any more red. If the markets get redder than this, okay, things are not gonna start looking good. All right, people are gonna start panic selling. Things are not gonna start looking good. The SPY is gonna dip all the way down to 600, 590, 600. Okay, right now, this is what you need to understand: is that this is the way they're thinking. They're thinking, hey, you know what, man? We're holding 650 well. Okay, let the markets breathe a little bit. Let them have a relief rally. Okay. Now that they can actually afford it, now that we don't have data, we don't need to stop cutting rates. We don't need to stop the rate cutting. We can still afford to cut rates and just say, hey, we didn't have data. You know? So why don't we do that? Okay? Why don't we cut rates, allow the markets to recover a little bit, maybe get back to 675, maybe get back to even 680-ish. And then when more data comes out and shit goes south, then the markets dip again. But this time, they have actually bottomed out at 650. This time, the bottom's in at 650. So we're not going to see 630. We're not going to see 620, 600. This is kind of, and this is what I always tell people, right? I said, listen, I sent a big ass freaking voice message today to the Discord this morning, right? When we go over here, where is it? We'll go to swing alerts. It was in the swing alert section, right? I sent a 7 minute and 50 second voice note to the community today, right? And I was just going off. I was saying how, hey, you know what, man? The Fed has done a great job, because I was here. Listen, guys, I was here when we were really going through the recession bullshit, okay? I was here 2022, 2023 during this phase where we literally were dealing with an actual real recession, right? When shit was going south, right? And the way the Fed maneuvered through this phase, I loved it. It was so good. Why? Because they would just come out and they would see that the markets are red, and Jerome Powell would just tell the people what the people want to hear. That's it. They would just lie. That's why the CPI is called the CP lie, right? Everybody knows that, right? It's just made up fucking numbers. They can change the weighing. They can say, oh, we're not counting this weighing. Yeah, well, this sector doesn't really actually matter that much because this sector is going through supply chain issues and it's bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit. Relax. Calm down. And I'll tell you this, I said it in my audio that I sent in the chat, I'll tell you guys this as well. Whether you panic and you pussy out the markets and you sell everything and go home, or you stay in here and survive the winter and thrive during the summer and spring, the markets are going to do what the markets always do. Recover. The markets are going to do what the markets are. They're going to bottom out, then they're going to bounce the fuck up, and they're going to go higher than ever. And let me tell you something, man. If you missed out on these dips, if you pussied out on these dips, you're not going to want to trade when the markets are making an all-time high again. You're not going to want to trade. You know why? Because you're going to know, oh no, last time I did this, what happened was that we went down. Right now, we are in the middle of a generational wealth creational moment. Right now, we're in the middle of a situation where you could be looking back in a year from now and 2 years from now and go, wow, man, wow. I fucking changed everything for myself. Wow. I can buy that fucking Lambo that I wanted. Oh, wow. I can pay for my children's college tuition. Wow. My wife loves me again. She's getting back with me. I'm joking. Your wife's not getting back with you. I'm sorry. Okay. No amount of money is going to bring her back. All right. That's just how shit be sometimes. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get you a new wife. Okay. When the markets recover, new wife. All right. Good. So listen, chill the fuck out. Relax. All right. The markets are in okay. The markets are doing okay. Even if they get more red, right? That's fine. Buy the fucking dip. Average into the dip. Right now, things are on sale. In fact, I went ahead and today and I bought some shares, okay? I sold my UVXY today, half of my UVXY, okay? So we did really well with the UVXY, man. Our average was 53, okay? Now, what the hell is UVXY? I mean, UVXY, I came out and I told you guys, I said, this is the best damn stock to buy. We go to UVXY. What UVXY is that it's a hedge against the market. So anytime the markets are like going like crazy, I just buy some UVXY, right? They did have a reverse split, a 1-for-5 reverse split. So what you're really looking at over here, when it went to like 68, well, what's 68 divided by 5? 68 divided by 5, that's like 13-ish or something like that, I think. Okay? It's like 13, maybe, right? So, what you're looking at over here is, you saw a move from like, you saw a big move, man, a 30% move pretty much, right? Like we made like close to 20 to 30% off of this move on UVXY, right? Now, I did go ahead and close my position because I do anticipate it kind of dipping back down to, the $55 levels to potentially all the way down to $50 levels, which I'm going to be buying more. Again, I'm going to be loading the boat because listen, man, I told you, right? The volatility, not even the volatility, the shitness, I should call it that, of the markets are not behind us. They're not behind us. They're not behind us. All right, what we're going to be seeing, I anticipate, unfortunately, is going to be a whole lot of more of this bullshit, right? That we saw in 2020, 2021, which is going to be sideways movement, some dipping. Oh, no, it just got worse. Oh, how could it get any worse? And then move upwards. And no, it actually did it. And then move upwards. No, upwards. So this is really what we're going to be getting, all right? This is really what we're going to be getting. And then over time, we're going to be getting some sharp declines like this. Now, this was a crazy freaking recovery that we saw over here. We rarely ever see bullshit like this in the markets, but when we do, they're worth buying. Majority of the time, the recoveries that we see are U-shaped recoveries, kind of like this one over here, which is like a U-shape, or kind of like a W-shaped recovery, right? Where we come up, we get a little bit of a rebound, and psych, more dip lower, and then we go up from there, right? So, these V-shaped, these V-sharp recoveries are kind of rare in the markets, right? And it's really interesting to see that we actually had one so recently back in April, right? But I'm telling you guys right now, just relax, just calm down. the markets are going to recover. No matter how low they go, they're going to recover. But save some cash, save some funds. Right now in our community, we're about 40% cash, okay? We have about 40% cash, and we're going about things in a very strategic way, right? Where we're not going ahead and we're not overexposing ourselves to every single dip that we see, right? And we're only trying to really time the bottom. Even though, my mentor many moons ago taught me an important lesson. He said, Sam, you're never going to get it in the bottom, and you're never going to get it at the top, right? And stop looking for bottom, and start looking for bargains, right? Like, what's a bargain, right? What is a bargain regardless of what the markets are doing regardless? Does that kind of make sense what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to look back and say, oh my God, like, how did I not think about just buying this ticker at such low prices, right? Those are the tickers that you want to be loading up on, because right now they're cheap. If something is cheap right now, later down the line, it is going to recover. And I'm telling you, man, the problem with the markets is that people don't want to buy the same shit that they wanted to buy at like $50 at $20, right? And someone actually posted this in the meme section of our community, which I think is so freaking funny, right? When we go over here, it's like HIMS at 74, HIMS at 34. Everybody wants to buy HIMS at $74, but not HIMS at $34. Everyone's like, nah, we don't really want it. It's really not that good of a company. And the example I always like to give people, right, is like, let's say this water bottle, right? Let's say you love drinking water, okay? This water bottle, and usually it's 3 pounds, okay? That's right, I'm British, guys. 3 pounds. All right, pounds is what I speak in now. GPP. All right, get your fucking money up, you broke Americans and Canadians. I'm from Toronto. Weak ass currency. Talk about a weak ass fucking currency, man. Disappointing as shit. Anyways, so let's say you usually buy this water bottle for 3 pounds, okay? Every day. You're like, oh my God, I love this water bottle. Then one day, okay, you're walking by and you see that the same store that you usually buy this water bottle for 3 pounds has the same exact water bottle for 1.5 pounds. Are you gonna go, oh, 1.5 pounds for that water bottle? No, I don't want it. You're gonna be like, oh shit, that's the water bottle I love. That's my favorite water bottle. Give me some. That's it. Okay? It's the same damn water bottle. This HIMS shit, it's the same damn HIMS. Your favorite stocks, they're the same damn stocks. Palantir, I promise you, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me show you Palantir. All right, Palantir, okay. Palantir at 200 and Palantir at 154. Same Palantir. Okay? Same fucking Palantir. Let's talk about Microsoft. Let's go MSFT. Microsoft at 550. Microsoft at 472. Same Microsoft. I promise you. Okay? I assure you, my friends. All right? Same company. Same leadership. Same everything. So relax, calm down, enjoy these reds, buy them up, and prepare yourself for, set yourself up for success, man. Set yourself up for success. But, and do what I do. You know what we do right now? We do a lot of day trading, okay? We do a lot of day trading and like short-term swing trading in order to build up our portfolio. And then we use those funds to go out and buy these long-term holds. That's it. That's the best strategy right now. Okay, is use the volatility, the short-term volatility, whether it's through puts, whether it's through, inverse ETFs, whatever it is, right? Go ahead and play these, gain some money, buy the dip on your favorite stocks. That's it. Now, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day, I trade almost every single day. Check out our private community. Right now, our private community is on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join, part of our Black Friday event. Check it out. This is what it looks like. Now, listen. We give you access to everything, okay? We give you access to day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, dividend stocks, crypto alerts, you name it. We've got a Q&A, everything, right? Now, this is what the alerts look like. We give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss. We also tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. So we say, for example, nobody else does this, okay? We use a 10K system. We use a position sizing system. So we say share size, 10 shares in a 10K account. So let's say we always use 10K account. So let's say you have a 50K account, you buy 5 times. Let's say you have a 30K account, you buy 3 times. Simple and easy. Now, if you're still skeptical, you should be. That's good because, again, there's a lot of sketchy shit going on in this industry. I get it, right? But part of our community comes with a 2 weeks free trial, and a 30 days money back guarantee. Back in the day, we used to do a 7-day free trial. Wilson says, "Hi Sam, thank you for working on the company. My 7 days trial finish was great. I think you can afford a membership this week." 7K in 7 days you brought in. Now we no longer do that. Now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. Jamie says, "I just joined after getting burned in Moon Market Discord from pump and dumps about 5 months ago. Easily the best decision I ever made. Keep working hard." $24,000 year to date, 70%. NMA 9696 says, solid morning, falling Bigab's trades. 18% today on the portfolio. And Bigab's fire call, bro, best seeing the best 2.1K. We've been crushing it. Day in, day out, we've been crushing it. Literally yesterday, Lily Didn't Kill Yourself says, "This community changed my life. The few thousand I've made here this month did not, but getting out of my losing streak of what felt like a damn gambling habit did. Like Sam says, trade the best, leave the rest." And that's exactly what this community has been. Only quality trades, thanks to Patricia's Big Ups, and also the man himself at Sam. These are all the mentors alongside myself. 3K. Lily's literally a new member. If we go over here, she literally joined earlier this month. Okay? And she's already seeing results like this. So give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. Okay? The link is in the comment section in the description. I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trade Academy. And yeah, that's all. Okay? 30 days money back guarantee, 2 weeks free trial. Next 10 members, 50% discount. Thank you for watching. Have us in trading. Your boy Sam from Corp Academy.